Hello, welcome back to Wittlesbach Austria. I'm some guy you've never heard of, and let's see what our agenda for today is. It wants us to incorporate Oldenburg into our country, even though it keeps wanting us to incorporate our vassals. We still have another 7-ish years before we can do that. How are other things going right now? Is our alliance with Hungary is still holding up? So that's good. See, there's a disputed succession in Bavaria, and Ansbach, and Württemberg. We don't have a royal marriage with Württemberg, but that's because they haven't been around for all that long at this point. For I called Bavaria, conquered them completely, and then we demanded that they release a piece of it, since it was not held lawfully. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, we've just been working on our infrastructure and our relations in the meantime. How is our relationship with the... Ooh. We do not have a good relationship with the electors right now. Well, we have decent relationships with most of the electors. We just don't have very good elector scores with them. Let's see, Trier is rating us at 339. Yeah, it's that infamy. Alright, let's send some more money to our electors. Alright, now that's unforgivable. Brandenburg is not voting for us, and Brandenburg is our vassal. That can't be allowed to stand. Alright. Now they're supporting us as they should. A beloved heir dies. A strange fever has claimed the life of your beloved heir, Ladislav. As the court sheds its clothes for blacker garments, it strikes you what a frail, transient thing life can be. Just as your thoughts are about to turn to the eternal, a young maid catches your eye. In the arms of the Lord I find solace. In the arms of the maid I find solace. No, in the arms of the Lord I find solace. Alright, land tech has gone up. We can now build barracks, and we can now start building cannons. Perfect. Right. How are the support limits of the areas surrounding our army, where our armies are stationed? Great. Alright, we're going to train up 3 artillery regiments for each of our armies. Alright, there's one up here. And there we go. Let's go ahead and continue building our infrastructure. Let's build this courthouse in... I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that, especially since I've clicked it off the screen already. And let's build a constable. I think we can actually stop focusing on land tech for a bit now. Yeah, I think we should move that focus over towards government. And let's go ahead and build... That's right, I still have marketplaces and trade depots to build. But I also have barracks to build. But that's not that pressing. We currently gain 1,738 manpower each month, and we're almost at our max, of which is 208k. So yeah, let's continue working on this trade infrastructure. Alright. No, you're not supposed to be in Livland, you're supposed to be in Riga. And there we go. Artillery has been integrated into each of our armies. Oh, except I forgot about the one down in Sicily. Let's build some cannons to send down there. Yes. The lack of good maps or tools to create accurate maps would occasionally lead to overlapping claims of authority in border regions. These disputes were usually over very marginal areas but could serve as a point of friction when monarchs decided to press the issue. So we've got boundary dispute. Gain a core in Treviso. Or settle the issue and lose a prestige. No, we're gaining that core on Treviso. Are you kidding? I've been coveting that land for a while now. That gives me another core port, and it doesn't have this weird bite mark out of my territory here. Hey, Venice. They're allied with Sweden, Augsburg, and Baden. But I'm trying to work on my... Nope, it's okay. We're doing this. Yeah, Reconquest against Venice. Let's go ahead and recruit a general. And the Imperial Legion will march over to Treviso. Get a general for the KUK as well. And they're gonna march down towards Albania. Oh no, von Wittlesbach is shaken. It seems there's been a misunderstanding regarding the heritage of the great-grandmother of Karl Joseph. It seems she was the daughter of a lowly farmer from outside Vienna. That's okay. We can deny it fervently. Oh, Sweden joined in. As did Augsburg. And it looks like Baden did as well. That's okay. Oh, and Smolensk. Interesting. Ah, Sweden. I've wanted that land. Gonna march an army into Estland. That's hilarious. Do you see this? It wants it to march down through my eastern territory, down through Ukraine, up through Poland and Pomerania, and up through Denmark, and across Sweden to get right there. No, we're not doing that. Hey, Novgorod, can I march troops through you, please? I would appreciate it. Oh, good, you made the right choice. Now we'll send that army to Viborg. Actually, we'll get it in general first. And Treviso is in my hands. Oh, I have enough that I could take it. A handful of nations I could make them release. But doing more than one would cost too much right now. No, not Albania. Yeah, we'll have them release Crete. And then maybe give me some money. Yep, and give me your treasury. That's the peace, Venice. And you accept it, and now the name Austria goes all the way across like this. Nice and big. Much nicer looking border there. Alright. Oh, these are the 3 cannons for Sicily. I forgot about that. Alright, you go up to Augsburg. Let's see what's going on there. Hey, Sweden. You're not ready to give up Estland? Okay. Is Baden willing to make a white peace? They are. That's awesome. I mean, I could make them my vassal, but I'm already gonna gain 4 infamy when I take Estland, and I really don't want my infamy going too high at the moment. I do want to maintain our hold on the empire. So yes, white peace with them is fine. Oh hey Crete, let's have a royal marriage. Oh, all my trade stations closed because they cancelled our membership in the trade league. Oh well. And we got our government tech up, and that unlocks another idea. Let's offer Crete the opportunity to become our vassal. They rejected. What is wrong with them? Let's send them another gift. Let's send them a gift then. Alright. Hey, go for a Bill of Rights. That's always good when you've got a multi-ethnic empire that's spread all over the place. To go quest for the New World. Start trying to get involved in colonization and such. Nah. Betting is always nice. I think it's time for Patron of the Arts, though. It'll help keep our cultural tradition up. What am I missing for support the Florentine school? Oh, I need a diplomat. Okay. You can come back home. I don't need you down in Albania. You're still in Viborg. Oh, you've taken it now. Good. You should reinforce. Augsburg is sending me a very insulting peace offer, as is Smolensk. Hey, Augsburg. We're gonna demand tribute from you now. As much as I'd like to make you my vassal, that's just not what's gonna happen. No, we'll just take the prestige of making you concede defeat. And then he'll go back to... Actually, no, I'm gonna center him in Treviso. That's a good spot. Oh no, our army reformer is dead. Alright, let's go ahead and support the Florentine school. And commission some paintings. And then we'll go ahead and get a diplomat. Oh, it's only level 4? Lame. That's okay, but that'll still help us lose infamy faster. Speaking of which, how am I doing with my electors? Still not great. Cleves wants a royal marriage. Definitely accept that. Smolensk is still offering Domstad. Sweden, how's it going? White peace? No. No, you're gonna give up your imperial territory if you want peace. And you'll give up your claims on my friend Gotland. That's the peace you can accept. I mean, that is the peace deal. Plus a handful of money. That's too much? Okay. There we go. And they've accepted it, and we've gained a core on Estland. So I gained 2 new core ports from that war. Totally worth it. And as a result of that war, we're about to have another vassal soon. Oh, and there's a revolt in London. It just so happens I happen to have an army right there that can put it down. Finally, and Crete is now our vassal. So we gained Treviso, we gained Estland, and we subjugated Crete. We liberated and subjugated Crete. Let's go ahead and build a dock. And there we go. How much longer? Like another 5 years before we can annex Oldenburg? How's my relationship with Burgundy going? Pretty good. Pretty good. But I still don't have an heir, right? Yep, I still don't have an heir. That's not good. Let's build a church in Treviso. Claims on our rivals. We're gonna have another claim on Hungary? Okay. We have managed to produce very legitimate documents that show that we have historical claim on one of their provinces. Glorious will Austria be. I now have a claim on Slavonia. Anything else? Just Slavonia? Just Slavonia. The thing is, though, I really don't want to press my claims against Hungary. Oh, we have an heir. Oh no, we have an heir that's ineligible to be the emperor. That's not good. Alright, let's build a dry dock in Estland. Build a constable in whatever it's called, and a constable in Polotsk. And continue with our trade infrastructure project. We could become the defender of the faith. We could adopt an imperial administration, but that seems kind of weird. To be both a member of the empire and an empire ourselves. So yeah, we're not going to do that. Ooh, level 6 army reformer, that's tempting. Do I want to replace one of my other guys? I could replace my government tech advisor. Yeah, I will. Might as well. I mean, all our taxes are in government tax, so we should be good for now. Let's build a marketplace in Samagosia. And a royal marriage for Ansbach? That sounds great to me. Württemberg, Pisa, and Pomerania have disputed successions. Let's offer some of them marriages then. We already have one with Württemberg, though. What happens? A regency for someone. And the other one was Pisa. What happens here? Another regency. What's going on in Pomerania? A noble from House von Wittlesbach now. Good. Okay. So, were we working on diplomatically? No, I don't think we were. I mean, I had improved my relationship with Holland, but they're still impossible to vassals, so there we go. There are no other monarchies that I border that it would even be possible to do that to. Right, let's build more infrastructure. We need a church in Estland, a courthouse in Treviso, a workshop in Mogilyav, and a marketplace in Wenden. And marriage policies pay off. There's a new Wittlesbach as the heir in Crete. Cool. Oh no, a revolt in Estland. Go deal with that. And return to your base. Build a marketplace in Polotsk and one in Friesland. Alright, let's check on the election. 353. Alright, let's give Saxony some money. Let's send some to the Palatinate. And Mainz. And Brandenburg. And Cologne. Investments in production technology. Do I have any inflation right now? No, I don't. It's completely gone. We lose 0.27 a year, so that'd be gone in 2 years. Yes, spare no expense then. Alright, trade depot time. One in Livland. We've gained a core on the Baleares. Nice. That means it's been 50 years since we took that from Aragon. And Castile has completely eaten Aragon. But how much longer before they become Spain then? I think they have to have cores on Barcelona and Valencia first. Speaking of cores, I've had a claim on Sopron for quite some time. How long before I lose that? 10 years. So if I'm going to break my alliance with Hungary and invade them, it's gotta be before I lose my core on Sopron. If I'm going to do that, it's gonna be right after we annex Oldenburg. Right, and a marketplace there. Alright, we've got a little over a year before we can annex Oldenburg. Cultural assimilation. Over the years, our language and traditions have become so dominant among the people of Brescia that their cultural identity has shifted. They're Austrian now. Nice. That's interesting. Well, I mean, they do border an Austrian territory. Trent is Austrian. So Verona and Cremona are now disconnected provinces with Lombard culture. And a trade depot in Riga. I can change a slider. Should I go more central? No, I think it's time to grant our subjects more freedom. Oh, I lose manpower in Treviso. Could have been worse. Right, trade depot in Kurland and Tyrol. And we can build spy agencies now. which is pretty cool. That's actually now our new focus. The trade infrastructure can wait. Increasing my spy defense in my provinces is a priority. And now we can try to annex Oldenburg. Oh, and they rejected. Good for them. Let's send them a gift. Karl Joseph embarrasses the court. The king committed an absolute faux pas today in front of the court and a few foreign dignitaries. The repercussions will take years to repair. Blame the king, loses stability. Oh well. And let's build a spy agency in Riga. Let's send another gift to Oldenburg. Let me check on my electors as well. Cologne and Trier are voting for us right now. That's probably going to change as soon as I annex Oldenburg, though. But let's demand annexation again. And I can now get better infantry and artillery. It's hard to rule from Wien. We have incorporated Oldenburg. It now wants us to incorporate the Hunts into our country. Of course it does. How long until Crane is a core part of our land? 1505. And it's going to be like 10 years before I can do this. So that would be 7 years of having 2 pieces of unlawful territory. I can deal with that. Got a really bad relationship with the Hunts right now, but that's okay. Oh, if only Lubbock bordered one of my territories, then I'd get a core on it too, but it'll just be on Bremen. All right. So let's get ourselves that the Landsknechten infantry is usually the one that I like. And the Culverin. And now I think it's time to test out our nice, big, scary, upgraded armies. I'm sorry, Hungary, I know we've been friends for like the longest time. But, you have land that's rightfully ours. And we're not content to just watch you keep it anymore. So I'm sorry, but we're going to have to dissolve this alliance. And we're going to have to cancel our military access through you. And I'm sure you know what the next message is, right? It's really frustrating because there's an option in the game to sell provinces. Now, it'd be nice if there was an option to offer to buy provinces. Like, say, if I could just, like, say, give Hungary maybe something ridiculous, like 5,000, maybe 6,000 ducat in exchange for Sopron. If I could just offer them that and, like, maintain our good relationship, I just buy the land that I have the claim to from them. That would be cool, but nope, you can't do that. Any change of hands of territory in that manner has to be initiated by the person with the territory. So declare war, Reconquest. They're allied with Sweden and Pomerania. That's okay. I've crushed Sweden before. Well, I didn't crush Sweden, but I got Sweden off my back before, and Pomerania is fairly inconsequential up there. You're going to march into Sopron, and you need a general. You have a general, and you're going to march into Slavonia. Now, it'd be tempting to take more of their territory, but I don't want to gain too much, I really don't want to gain any infamy. But we're just going to make this about what I already have claims to. Especially since our relationship with some of these electors went down. Savoy has honored their alliance with Hungary. I didn't even know they had an alliance with Hungary. Interesting. So I'm at war with... Savoy has territory in Brittany. Interesting. So I'm at war with Pomerania, Savoy, and Hungary. That's okay. Oh, and Hungarian troops are moving around my troops through Croatia up into Crane behind my lines. That's okay. I've already taken Sopron, so the KUK can march back into Austrian territory to meet the Hungarians. We've destroyed one of their armies. Oh, and I've taken Slavonia, and we will continue to pursue this other army. And the Imperial Legion will march south into Croatia. We've beat them at Istria, and now we pursue them to Crane, where we have crushed them. So now we'll march up to Pressburg. Hey, Savoy. I'm not going to demand tribute. How would you like a white peace, Savoy? Just pretend that you never got involved. Smart. I'm glad you accepted that. Armenia. Would you like I've actually got a pretty good, what could I take from you? Let's just go for, why don't you just concede that you've been defeated? Good. I really don't mean for this to be a punishing war to people. I just want this land before I lose my claims on it. The revolt in Estland, we'll go ahead and take care of that. Recruits flock to the standards. Our system of national conscripts is proving very successful. The poor, the desperate, even the patriotic are flocking to the colors. The generals are pleased. I could let them into the army now. Just give me a recruitment regiment recruitment time minus 30% for a couple of months. Or no, we must think in the long term here. In which case Livland would just gain 30 more manpower. Yep, that's the better choice. I'm not actually trying to recruit any new armies at the moment anyway. Alright, we've taken Pressburg and Croatia. So you're going to move up through Slavonia towards Samagi to pursue that army. You're going to go you're going to go crush the people trying to take back Sopron, who have now moved into Samagi. Alright, one of you will stay here. The Imperial Legion will stay here, and the KUK will move up to Pex. Hungary, are you willing to accept defeat now? I'll take Sopron and Slavonia. It would make you give up Croatia if I wanted to extend the war. It could make you give up Montenegro, or Ragusa, or Transylvania, or Wallachia. But no, I'm not trying to irreparably damage our relationship. I just want the lands that are rightfully mine. That's it. Nothing else. And they've accepted, and there we go. Hey, Hungary, now that that's done, have some money. Let's see if we can't repair our relationship. I'll send the Imperial Legion to Gors, and I'll send the KUK back to Pete. Right. I have 5 votes right now. Good. I'm not gonna get it though, because my heir is female. But oh well. Let's build a courthouse, and another courthouse, and a courthouse, and then a spy agency in Tyrol. And let's try to continue working on our relationship with Hungary. Regional nobles challenge Austria. Local nobles are not satisfied with their granted privileges. They demand more rights and are willing to back this up in rebellion against the king. I could crush them, I could give them more local authority, or I could reform society. Well, I don't want decentralization. I would love to go aristocracy gain 2, but I'm not willing to have serfdom gain 2. So I guess we're just gonna have to crush them then. How dare you rise up against the king? Not just the king, the emperor. And they have been crushed. I'll just send it to hang out in Verona for now. Hey, Hungary. You're at maybe for an alliance now. Awesome. Spy agencies. Have some more money, Hungary. And some more. And let's offer them an alliance. And Wittlesbach wants a royal marriage. That works for me. They've accepted. See, it was just about that land. We didn't have any ill will towards the Hungarian people or their nobility. In fact, oh, I can't. Oh, you're not at war, so I can't give you war subsidies. We are friends with Hungary once again, and we now know about Madeira. Which is this little Portuguese island way out here. Build some more spy agencies. How long before Sicily becomes core territory? 3 years. Nice. We now have 14 in land tech. And we'll build another spy agency. And yep, we're going to keep building spy agencies until we can't anymore. And Cleves wants a royal marriage, they get a royal marriage. Oh, that's right, I need to work on my relationship with the Hansa. Because I'm supposed to annex them next. Gift to the state. Good governance would sometimes prompt the nobility and the businessmen of the realm to donate cash to the treasury, out of pure patriotism or in exchange for the sales of or transfer of honorary titles and positions. So I can put it in the treasury, or I can gain prestige. Our prestige is maxed, so let's put it in the treasury. And since our prestige is maxed, we should expend our influence. What's our sphere look like? Holland, Skav, Parma, Mantua. Ferrera's not in our sphere? Interesting. Oh, and Saxony. Yeah, let's use some of our prestige to expand our sphere of influence. Modena isn't... Oh, that's England. England holds Modena. Well, that can't stand. Gonna have to wait for it to come up so I can get Imperial Reconquest against them. Right, Ferrera. Let's expend influence there. And then to Pisa as well. And then we'll wait for our prestige to build back up before we do any more. But I might as well check on things with Pisa. Would you like an alliance? You would. Great. Fantastic. You know what's going to come next after I've given you enough money, right? I'm going to ask you to be my vassal. Buy agencies in Istria and Steiermark and Linz and Wien. Our trade tech has gone up. Great. Discovered spy against Genoa. They're allied with Brittany. They're guaranteed by Naples, Savoy, and Venice. I don't want to gain infamy right now. So we won't go to war over that insult. By agency in Saragossa and Wenden. Ooh, wow, that was quick. Sopron is now Austrian. See, I told you that was rightfully our land. By agency in Polotsk and Mogilev. And then also in the Baleares and Leans. Let's work on that relationship with the Hunts. And with Pisa. Arg, Karl I Joseph embarrasses the court again. Lame. Let's offer vassalization to Pisa. They rejected it. That wasn't very wise of them. Bremen, a Holy Roman Empire member state, has been annexed by a foreign power. I lose 10 imperial authority. Imperial Liberation Casus Belli against France. France. This will be our first time taking the really big test. Yeah. Let us cancel our military access. And then declare war. Imperial liberation against France. They're allied with Sweden, Brittany, Bohemia, and Switzerland. That's okay. We can deal with all that. I'll march him into Bohemia. I'll march him over to the territory we actually want to take from France. And he will march across... No, he'll march up to Switzerland. And Sweden... Let's see, Sweden, Brittany, Bohemia, Switzerland, and Smolensk. Alright. And I'll send this army over to Smolensk. We gained a core province on Messina and Palermo. Nice. And let's work on our relationship with the Huns. Alright, I've got a good idea of what we want from Bohemia when we crush them. What are we going to want from Switzerland? I'm probably going to want to take Chur. They're still too big to vassal, right? Yes, they are. Sweden, I'm not trying to expand into their territory. Maybe get them to release Finland. Alright, Smolensk has been occupied by us. There's a revolt on the Baleares. We've taken our siege of Stade. So let's get a general for the Dutch regiment, and we'll send it down towards France. We take Chur? Yes, we did. Alright, Switzerland. You willing to give up Chur? And a little bit of cash. How's that sound, Switzerland? Good. Now you can go ahead and invade the south of France. Oh no, a revolt's up there. Right, you go deal with that. Smolensk is already someone's duchy. Oh, they're a vassal of Sweden. Okay. Sweden. Nope. You won't accept white peace right now? That's too bad. We've won a battle in Valenciennes. Let's pursue these guys down here to Champagne. That didn't work out. How about to Vermandois? There we go. And let's besiege Vermandois. And we have our guys down here in Dauphin. Oh, I'm sorry, Dauphine. No, Bohemia, you're not getting a white peace. Oh no, I'm going to continue besieging Bohemia. Dauphine is in my hands. So we'll move to Avignon. Sweden, what are you offering? No, I'm not removing things from my sphere of influence, or giving you money. You're crazy, Sweden. I will give you a white piece, though. Alright, Smolensk. Become Catholic. Alright, so now it's just Bohemia, Brittany, and France. Brittany is a duchy of France right now, so they can't make a separate peace. Let's send someone to bribe defenders in Bohemia. Successful, nice. We've taken Vermandois and Avignon. Let's go up to Cambrai and help our Burgundian allies. Cambrai, sorry. We won that battle. Where did the French go? I'm not sure. But let's go against these ones up in Picardy. Architectural development. Our nation is currently undergoing a substantial development in architecture. Numerous monumental buildings, architectural wonders, and other constructs such as aqueducts and schools are being erected. We can support this, which would give us 2 innovation, prestige, and money, and more revolt risk for the next year. Or we are in no need of such reform, in which we'll lose prestige and get narrow-minded one. Nope, we'll support architectural development. And we've finished besieging Bohemia. Let's go and deal with the Bohemian army down in Linz, which has escaped through Bavaria. And we've been neglecting our infrastructure. Let's build an embassy in Schur. And spy agencies in Gors, in Ustmarch, in Cremona, and Graz. We won our battle in Niederbayern, so let's follow them to Augsburg. And now let's follow them back to Niederbayern. And back to Augsburg, where we have crushed them. Oh! And between ourselves and Hungary, we completely occupy Bohemia. Alright, so, at this peace negotiation, you are going to give up Silesia. It's going to become a sovereign nation once again. You're going to give up your claims on my territory. I'm not going to take any of your territory. I could take Moravia for Hungary. Does Hungary have a claim on it? No, they don't. If they did, I would give it to them. But I don't want to give them imperial territory that they don't have a claim on. But yes, you're going to release Silesia. You're going to give up your claims on Ustmarch. And you're going to give me your treasury. And cut your ties with France, Poland, and Trier. That is the peace deal, Bohemia. And we've regained imperial authority for getting Silesia to exist again. We're now going to send a royal marriage proposal. And now it's just us, France, and Brittany. France, you're going to give us Stade. and you're going to renounce your claims on Bourgogne, Cambrai, Nevers, and Picardy. You say that's too much. Well, if that's too much, then continued war it is. And to see how that war turns out, you're going to have to tune in next time, whenever that may be. Thank you very much. This has been Wittlesbach Austria, and I, of course, am some guy you've never heard of. Unless, of course, you have.